Hello everyone, welcome back. We're on to the next installation game from Chilla's art. It's called Okaeri. Japanese-made game, and for now I'm kind of sticking with these games by Chilla's art because I have a plethora of them. I bought them all on a sale, bulk sale from Steam. So, and I kind of enjoy them. They're all right. They're okay. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in. Start this game up. Okaeri. And I'm kind of running into this game without.
もうこんな時間帰らなくちゃ
It's late. I have to get back home. Anyway, I was going to say, I have no idea what this game is about. I'm just kind of jumping right into it. Okay, we've got some grain effect here, which is not uncommon from these video games from Chilla's art. A lot of grain. They tend to make their video games look like a VHS tape. Although it is very fuzzy for me, I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of the fuzz effect. But let's see if we can go into the options here before I truly begin my game. Brightness levels. I'll kind of leave that the same. So down here, grain, no grain. Let's test it out. Take the grain off. Not too bad, right? With the grain, without the grain. I don't know. I like it much better without the grain. I guess to each their own, but they do have that option in there. Let's just leave it like that. I like to see the graphics a little bit more, and I like my video games looking a little bit more realistic. That's why. Okay, let's get out of there. And it still kind of looks like, as if this was recorded on an old VHS tape, even without the grain. Okay, get rid of my cursor. Walking down the city corridors. Everything is so compact in Japan.
やば家の場所どこだっけ
Where's my home? She forgets where her home is. Oh boy. Another thing I've noticed in Chilla's art games is that the main character has a tendency to always be female. Rather young female, too. Actually, I'm not even sure.
こっちじゃない気がする
I don't think this is the way. I'm not even sure if I've ever, if there's ever been a male main character, player character, in any of their games that I've played yet. Skipa. Yeah, that's not the way. I was just curious. I just wanted to see what was in this little groove. Woo, look at how narrow these streets are. Got a playground here. Take a quick look. Yeah, so this is my character walking speed, and here's running speed. Press the shift button down. It's not much of a change. Walking speed, running speed, walking speed, running speed. I don't know, can you notice a difference? I can't. It seems like the exact same speed to me. It's just that the footsteps... Actually, the footsteps seem slower to me. Sound slower when I'm running. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm walking, faster footsteps. But I don't notice a change in speed at all. Oh, go figure. So... I'm just going to stick to the 1 speed, I guess. I'm just going to walk through this game. Okay, so I think that she's looking for her house, her home. There's a lot of crows out there, a lot of crows or ravens. chirping in the distance. Oh, dead end. Well, I did see a small kind of crevice opening. Let's take a look at that. Where was that? Up here. Yeah. Whoa, boy, is that narrow. Let's just shimmy through. Let's just shimmy through this one. Graphics are not too bad, though, you know, for a Chilla's art game. It's actually not too bad. Got a bike here. That is quite a garden. Okay. Door. Whoa, what was that? The letter E. I'm clicking on my mouse and nothing is happening. There's no interaction. It's weird. Okay, but E. I'm gonna tap the E key here on my keyboard. Figures. Okay. Literally, hit E to access the door. Okay. It's weird how the mouse button clicker doesn't. In most of the Chilla's art games that I've played thus far, there's a little white dot on anything you can actually interact with, and you just have to click it with the mouse key. And I think you can also press the E button to access it. But in this game, for some reason, the mouse key does not work at all when trying to access an item. I guess only the E button works. And they decided to give us that hint by literally pasting the letter E on that door. Kind of lame, but whatever. Okay, I'm back. She is home. Okay, so I have to remember to press E for everything now to interact. That's locked. 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 All these doors are locked. She must be wearing heels. Thump, thump. Such a slow walker. A lot of these games, the player character is a very slow kind of, has a slow gait. I think they do this on purpose to slow the player character down, so they can't just rush through the game. They have to, you know, we've got to look at everything and explore and experience everything, little by little. That is locked. All these doors are locked. Oh, E.
世界で一番美しいのは誰?
Here's the fairest of them all. Just kidding. Oh, she has low self-confidence. We can tell this right away, huh? This is weird. Okay, that's a mirror, but I don't see myself. Does that mean I'm a vampire? Or a ghost? That's what they say. If you can't see yourself in the reflection of the mirror, then something's up. Okay. The door did not open. It certainly sounded like a door opened. That's locked. It's weird. It sounded like a door opened, no? Bizarre. I swear, it was like a door was opening. Okay, well, we're gonna go back downstairs. Oh, she's so slow. What a slow walker. Mom? Oh, was that a door downstairs that we heard opening? She thinks her mom is home. Hey, there it is. There we are. Got an open door, half open door. Sweet, sweet coffee. Alright. Let's...
Maybe
it's just me.
早く物を片付けなきゃな.
There's quite a mess. Oh, I just saw that. Wow, I almost missed that. Did you guys see that? Was that an E? I swear I just saw an E letter in the boxes. That's difficult. You could easily miss this. I can't even get a reading, but I'm just going to go and press E on it anyway. See if anything happens. No, nothing's happening. Oh, that was strange. I saw an E there, I swear it. But nothing's happening. Or maybe it was just so she can narrate. It's like a point of narration. And maybe I did press on it by accident, and she had that little word. Interesting kitchen. Oh, there we go. Okay. in my games here that I play through, I tend to explore as much as I can for you all because I know some of you are you enjoy exploration in video games. So I know some other people who some other gamers who fly through these games. They tend to skip stuff. They just kind of race through because they're trying to meet a timeline. Trying to make a completion in half an hour, which is pretty typical for a video. And they do this for a reason. Not to bore their their audiences too much. But for me, bear with me, and I apologize to those who like games being rushed through. But I like to slow things down a little bit. For the audience who likes to explore a little bit and look at everything the game has to offer, including all the graphical areas.
起こしてからもう一週間経つのか。
Oh, I barely see that. Letter E. Okay.
そういえば最近お母さん元気ないな。
Recently, mom isn't feeling so well. Is that a picture of her mother? She looks awfully young. Yeah, I don't really like to rush through these types of games. I like to explore it, enjoy it, look at everything. And I think that's how the developers intended the player move through these games, or most of their games. Some of their games are like you're literally running away from some kind of a ghoulie. Like it's pretty fast paced, so of course in those situations you can't just mosey around. A couple of their games are like that. It's fast paced in areas, in sections. Okay, I'm always wary of these benches here. I've seen this before, this exact graphical object in some of the previous games. And I forget which title it was, but there's this other game from Chilla's Art where I walked onto one of those and I got stuck. I dropped into like a weird underground area and got stuck, and it was a bug and there's no way out of it. And it's a game that you could not save, so you can't save in that game. And I was stuck there and I had to completely start the whole game over again. It was very annoying. And yeah, I actually streamed that one, so let's just try it. Okay, there's no bug there. But this is the exact bench. And a lot of their games, they reuse their objects. Yeah, like this here, like this closet, this whole closet I've seen before in a different game from Chilla's Art.
猫ちゃん?
Oh, it's weird. Okay, stray cat, stray cat. Is it a stray though? If it's inside of my house, isn't it a domesticated cat? I don't know if that qualifies as a stray cat if it's indoors. Okay. Well, I think I've explored what seems to be the kitchen and the living room. And Mother is not to be seen. So I'm kind of wondering who entered the house and opened that door. Should I go out there? I'm just going to go upstairs one more time. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Okay. Let's leave the house. Check these doors. Can't leave the house. Okay. So obviously there's something here that does need to be found. I just don't know where that is right now. I'm sort of randomly pressing E, the E button on everything. Because sometimes it's hard. Oh, there it is. See that? It's difficult. E on the TV screen.
最後にテレビ見たのいつだっけ?
When was the last time I watched the TV? Okay. Can I exit here? Anything E? E button? E? Nope. Sliding door. Can we exit the house this way? No. No, we can't. That's why that door wouldn't open before, because there's boxes in the way. Still can't get through. Oh, this is so... okay. A lot of these games from this developer, they also kind of have you searching around everywhere, and it's usually not clear where you're supposed to go next. Certainly a lot of poking around. And it's almost hit or miss. Like, you just kind of randomly stumble on something and it triggers, you know. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna stand in this corner. That's what happens when I get a little bit afraid. I get my back up to the wall. I don't know about you guys, but back up to the wall for me. Whew. That sounded like it was maybe from upstairs. I know my audio probably sounds a little different for you guys than it does for me. I'm wearing a headset and it's quite noisy. And the thumping, wow. So from my earphones anyway, my headphones, sounded like it was coming from upstairs. Very, very loud thumping. Let's check it out. Well, that was a trigger. Speaking of triggers, that was a trigger. No. The doors are still locked. Oh, these boxes. Why are all these boxes everywhere? I mean, didn't she say that she moved in with her mother some months ago? Can't believe they haven't unpacked yet. Okay, let's see if we can leave the house. Still can't leave the house. Oh gosh, we have to explore. What if that noise was actually through here? The living room area instead. It sounded like it was from upstairs, like someone was thumping, walking very loudly up there. Yeah. Oh wow, what a slow moving young lady. Very slow paced. Wow. Yeah. You guys can probably hear me clicking my E button over and over again. I purposely tried to buy a keyboard that, you know, isn't one of those loud, noisy, clicking keyboards. Because I've watched some other YouTubers, you know, gaming channel YouTubers, and they have keyboards that are just clunk, 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 clunk. It's very annoying to listen to while you're trying to also keep an ear out for what's actually going on in the game itself. So I try to buy a keyboard that is, you know, rather expensive, but it's a little bit more muffled. I can still hear it a little bit anyway. Oh, E. So now there's an E button on here. E, strapped to the door. That was not there before. This is upstairs. I knew it. I knew I heard something up here. Flashlight. There we are. There's always a flashlight in Chilla's art games. They always have to put a flashlight in the game somewhere, I've noticed. It got dark very quickly. What was I doing? Just standing there the entire time? I picked up the flashlight. It was daylight. Wow, missing time. What happened? Did she blank out? Like, was she just standing there, looking out the window until dark hit? It's wild. Well, the flashlight is on. I guess in Japan, like, people can't afford hydro, or the hydro hookups aren't really available. So she has this flashlight. I wish there was a light switch. Didn't I see any light switches in here? Well, they must have hydro because there's sockets. Okay, let's keep a lookout for light switches because I'm suspect here. Why do we have to walk around in a house in the nighttime with a flashlight? Someone's out there. I'm hiding behind this door. Closing that door. Yeah, there was someone moving around out there. Oh my gosh. There was somebody walking around. Ah, coffee. There we go. Whenever I see coffee, it makes me happy. Okay, so nothing in this room. no light switches. Okay. Yep, I see that. E button. Yeah, okay. E. 4. Oh, that's a Japanese symbol. It must be in, okay, the number 4. Okay, 4. I don't get it. What does that mean? 4. 4 pasted on the coffee table. Ugh. Heard someone up here walking around twice now. Oh, here we go. Another symbol. 7. Numero 7. Cat. Is it only an hour? There's only an hour arm on that clock. 12 o'clock. So either an hour or a minute mark. What's this thing? The lockbox? I can't seem to interact with it. E button. Come on. Why can't I interact with this? Well, that's a little bit strange. Okay, it does say E, but it won't let me interact with this box, and I'm trying. There are numbers on here. Okay, we have been seeing numbers, so I'm gonna guess at some point it's like a combination. I have to figure out what the numbers are, put the numbers in. It won't let me interact with this now, so it could be that I have to find all the numbers first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking for 5 numbers. So far I've got 4 and 7. And then maybe it'll let me interact with it afterwards. I'm not really sure about that, but seems a bit gimmicky to me. Okay. Yeah, I've already been in this room, but I just want to check out that case on the floor. Okay, downstairs. Yep. That's a tiny toilet room. Wow, that's it, huh? 2. Okay. No, what was that? Was that a switch? That is for the toilet. Okay, that's the automated toilet function terminal. Yeah, I guess there's no light switches in this house. Strange. What? What is going on? Why is the furniture on the ceiling? It's only that one area. Everything's fine here. The kitchen's fine. The living room. This is really bonkers. This is... What the heck, man? Whoa, this is so confusing for me, like, to play this with everything. I like walk. It feels like I'm walking the ceiling. Whoa. What's that? What was that? So strange. Okay, let's go through the slide. Oh, let's go through the sliding door here. Can I even get around all this furniture? Nope, another one. 7. 4. 7, 7, 2. I don't even know the order, but 4, 7, 7, 2. Those are our numbers so far, right? Can I close this? I guess gotta get through that sliding door over there. 4, 7, 7, 2. 4, 7, 7, 2. Okay. Move. Is that in the closet? Okay, let's just do it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Another number. 9. Those are our 5 numbers. 7, 7, 4, 2, 9. scrambled numbers. We'll see. Like, I don't know the order of the numbers, but we gotta enter it into that combo box upstairs. Two doors that I cannot get into so far, but all the rest of them I've gained access to. Okay, here it is. Will it let me interact with this now? No, it won't. The heck? Come on. Is this another development bug? Because some of these games, you know, they have these bugs and it's really annoying. And, like, you literally have to start the whole game over again just to... like, sometimes the bug goes away when you restart the game, and I don't know why. Oh, very, very infuriating. Oh. Oh, that's so... Ugh. Okay. So it's very, like... that's why we need that little white cursor that they have in most of their games. It's very targeted. And you can't see just by doing this. Like, wow, so finicky. You really have to, like, shine the core of the flashlight right at the number. Oh, it's so hard. I really need a cursor for this. That's really difficult to, like, interact with when you can't really see. Okay. This is going to be frustrating because I don't know the order of the numbers. Like, I could just push them in the order. I'm just going to go with the order that I first saw the numbers. By happenstance. Seven. And then 9. Okay, I got the hang of this. I don't think that's going to open it. No. So, there's some kind of an order to this. I don't really know. And, oh gosh, to do the guesswork on this. That's going to be kind of annoying. Okay, so I'm going to momentarily pause this video, and I'm going to attempt all sorts of different combinations. I'm going to get a piece of paper, a notepad, a pen, and trial and error, and check back in with you in a moment. Okay, well, that was really annoying. Literally. Oh, you can't really see because of my green screen here, but I actually have a yellow piece of notepad here with a whole bunch of numbers scribbled on it. Can we get this going on here? My green screen is kind of interfering. Yeah, a whole bunch of combination numbers I just kind of penned in there randomly. Filled up this notepad. It took a while. Not gonna lie, it was really annoying. But finally I popped the code, and that is the combo number right there. Wow, I cannot believe how annoying that was. Trying to guess that number. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if we can interact with this open box now.
え、これって借金ってこと？
Is this a debt? Oh. When it gets real quiet like this, kind of creepy, especially when it's dark. See, that's why the developers, they have these footsteps, you can only hear your own footsteps, and everything else is so quiet. It's creepy. Creepy. Immersion effect. A debt. Okay, well. Whoa, Wow, that was one of the locked doors. The hinge is right off, huh? There's either a person floating in the air or a person who hung themselves and is just hanging. Oh gosh. Don't tell me that's Mother. That's my character. She's afraid. It's quite a mess. What the? The body's gone. Oh. Okay. Oh, nope. The body's still there. Just bad angle. Okay. That's Mother, alright. It looks like she came home from work. Like she's a PSW or she's a nurse. Based on how she's dressed. Ugh. One thing I've got to point out, the character graphic model, much better in this game than all the other Chilla's art games that I've played, where normally the faces are very flat and the pixelation is kind of weird, very blocky. Faces look kind of funny, actually. And they usually carry very strange expressions, but job well done. This looks good, except that her there's a bit of a graphical error there with her garment. Her forearm seems to be going through her clothes. She looks like she was trying to get the rope off. She's clinging to it like she was trying to. Yikes. Okay. A little concerned here. A little concerning when Mother has hung herself. So it appears. And we got upside down furniture in the house. She's afraid. She's pretty afraid here. Like, you know, what the heck is going on? Why is this happening? Can I leave the house? That's what I really want to do. I can't leave. Still can't leave. That's what I actually want to do, is just leave the house. That door's still locked. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. It didn't seem like I could interact with the body. Combo box. A debt. A debt was owed. You don't think it's like a murder? Got into the house and somehow actually like hung her. Maybe Mother owed money to somebody. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Nope. Can't interact with anything upstairs. I guess I gotta go back downstairs. I'm gonna take a second look at that body. I don't. Gotta really look for those E button showcases. No, nothing. I'm clicking away. Really gotta examine that dead body. Game is making me examine this thing. No. No, I can't. Oh yeah, she totally committed suicide, right? We got the chair down there too. I just realized that. Yeah, she must have. Maybe she owed too much money to somebody, and that was enough for her. Enough is enough, and she just took her life. And okay, come on. I'm really looking for a trigger button here. Let's get going with this. Sometimes these games, they really have you just looking everywhere to keep the game going. Yeah, numbers. You know, when the that objective is complete with the combination box, the developers should really take off the numbers, right? They should take away the numbers, erase the E buttons. It's over with. You know, why keep the numbers there? Don't need to overcomplicate things. Take out useless information in this game. I have to pick out every little thing, right? Gotta pick out everything. Gotta be critical with these games. Gotta make my commentary about the good and the bad, the pros and the cons. Yeah, let's see, really nice. This door is off hinge and I'm still locked. Okay. I really don't know what to do now, so. Just try to look at this paperwork. Nothing. This door is definitely locked. We've already been upstairs. Oh, good grief. Are you kidding me? Like, how can we keep going here? How can we keep the story going? Come on. Sometimes, you know, I wish the developers would give a little bit more of a clue, like, or at least some direction. You know, with a lot of their games, give some direction and kind of just what to do next, where to go. Even a simple narration, right? Like the character says something that kind of leads you to, oh, so that's roughly what I have to do next, or where I'm supposed to go next. Anything. Okay. Oh, we do have something here. Kettle, toilet, tatami, storage, my room. That's nothing. That doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. Yeah, there's really just nothing here. I cannot interact with her. Oh, infuriating. Oh my gosh, did I just waste like 5 minutes there searching around for absolutely nothing? It's a small letter right here. I can barely see that, and the E button doesn't show up until you get pretty close to it. Then it fades in, and you can see the E button. Pretty annoying. You know, most games they have a highlighter, right? Something that actually highlights the object, or you can see if it's gonna, you know, have a node. You can see it from a ways away, right? Unbelievable. Infuriating. Oh, my green screen is interfering with my coffee color because it's green. My coffee mug is green colored. Yeah, I got a new green screen backdrop. I purchased it. Pretty nice deal I got on it. Well, it's quite a loading screen. Okay. 4 hours later. 4 hours later. She just read this letter. We don't really know what was on the letter necessarily, and then she just appears outside. It's a lot of, I don't know what this is, pollen in the air, or what is this supposed to be? Fireflies? Why is she outside? Oh wow, this is quite a forest. Okay. This is not just one path. This is pretty open-ended. Why is she all of a sudden outside? 4 hours later. I'm gonna get lost. I know it. I am totally gonna get lost in this. I'm gonna follow what looks like something like a dirt path. I'm just gonna stick to it. I could totally go off if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. This is large. Oh. It's a temple. Some kind of a bird. We got crickets. A lot of nice ambient noise here, which is good. That is a chair. Right. Can we interact with this chair? Yes, we can. Got an achievement called videotape. What? I just got a Steam achievement called videotape. And that was the end of the game. What was that? Like, I just sat in the chair. Sat in the chair, looked at the chair, I don't know. I interacted with it, and then the game just ended. Oh boy. What can we say about that? Okay, well, I know that these Chilla's art games have multiple endings. In most of the games, there are multiple endings, usually 2 or 3, sometimes even 4 multiple endings. I encountered one of them, and I gotta say, pretty boring. Like, that was that was very anticlimactic. I'm almost undecided to play this game again, just to look for another ending, but I am not sure I know how to do that. The game seemed pretty linear to me with everything. The only area that I think might lead me to perhaps a different ending is in the forest. If I take a different route somewhere and go travel somewhere else, it might bring me to a different kind of ending. But that particular path I took, it just took me to a temple, and there's just a chair there. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm just going to call this game and give it a thumbs down. Thumbs down for Okaeri. Some of these Chilla's art games have been, a fair thumbs up. This game is a thumbs down for me. I thought it was pretty boring. Too slow for my own pace. The jump scares were just very modest, really, and I don't understand the story. I don't understand the direction of the game. I don't know why the mother decided to kill herself. It's just a lack of story. So I'm going to give this game a thumbs down from Chilla's art. Okaeri. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching on this one with me.